you misleading bitch. Told you secrets was there for you, but you chose pussy over friendship. Rolling up the granddaddy perps. Don't trust anybody, I fit in the double. So much to talk about, bro. We just had a fantabulous weekend. For me, first show back of 2025. First show back since December. Because Sunday was the resurrection of Brad Alekxis. I'm back. I went to Pap's headquarters today, saw my home dog, Roberta. We're filled with the merchandising. We're ready for the shows of 2025, baby. And what to say about 123 Lit. But let's talk about Saturday. Saturday was NSPW. Well, turmoil going on down there, but they had a show, their first comeback show of the season. La Lutte C'est Vrai also. But a quick shout out to NWC because they had the balls to do a show on January the 4th. And any promoter should know that when you do shows in the beginning of the month of January, the beginning of the year, after the holidays, after New Year's and after Christmas, my guy, most people is broke as fuck. So it's always a gamble to do a show in January, especially early in January. Which comes to 123 Lit. Honestly, I was like, yo, the beginning of January is always tough, bro. But it goes to tell you that if the fans like the product, rain, sun, or shine, no money, big money, they're going to come to the motherfucker. That's what it is. WWE, the fans, rain, sun, or snowstorms and everything, they'll come to the show because they want to see that show. If fans want to go see, like on Sunday, there was fans, and you know it, guys, there was fans that went to 123 Lit, just like there was fans that went to Battle War right after. There was fans that had the opportunity to see two great goddamn shows in one day, bro. I love indie wrestling. And it honestly reminded me of times when I was in Mexico when I would wrestle in the afternoon, hop in a car, drive about 30 minutes away, and wrestle at another venue. And both of them were filled as fuck. A lot of people always complain about, oh man, they're doing the same show the same day as me, or they're doing the same show the same day as me. My guy, there's only 7 days in a motherfucking week. And take out those 7 days in a week, there's only Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and relatively to do shows. Some people do it on Thursday. Some people could try it on Mondays, but you are going to have some promotions that run the same day. But Sunday was the proof to you that on a Sunday night, on a Sunday morning, afternoon, on a Sunday in Montreal, that you could have two organizations. That one runs in the afternoon and one runs at night. That you could both accomplish stellar crowds. And we're going to get to... You always have some negativity when there's positivity happening. And obviously, this spliff's ready. We're going to get to that. But we got to do the intro song, my guy. It's fucking Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. We are live. Afternoon. It's double podcast day. We're doing Kayfabe Breaking live. And after this, Undertaker, we're heading to Montreal, where it's gonna be Wallace, JJ, Les Goods Podcast, featuring the monthly chronologies, columnist, Chroniqueur, Brad Alekxis. Let's go, bro. That's my day. That's my work day. I went to the PAPS headquarters. I'm doing Kayfabe Breaking. And then we're doing Les Goods Podcast. Take a look at this watch. Yo, why? It seemed like it's like super not loud. Ah, because the volume is down. Pretty chill. Last week we had thank you, sweet. Great show, great team. And I can sit here and be like, oh my god, positivity, so happy and shit, but like people are legit happy. Like whereas it's fans, wrestlers, obviously there's gonna be negative shit one day, but we'll get to that. Take a look at this watch. Now take a look at that watch. Cause it's 4:16 p.m. It's time to grab the celly and you log in on the Facebook. Got everybody shook. Ziz talk a couple minutes now. Everybody hook live in your face like a telegram. They talk shit about me just to stay relevant. I'm Leo Decap, you the bear in the revenant. And I talk shit to your face. So broadcast it live on the internet. It's uncut, unaffiliated, uncensored. It's me, Kayfabe Breakin. What's good, fam? January the 14th, 2025, second, or that's the third edition. Whatever, we're Kayfabe Breaking. We're up to date. That's why it's on a Tuesday today. Why it was on a Tuesday? Because we were at the 123 Lit Center on Sunday for World So Cold on a date that I would usually do a Kayfabe Breaking. But as you can see from the pics, they were a little busy Sunday afternoon at 123 Lit. Over 110 paid tickets. Record pre-sale. Tickets, record broken. Biggest crowd we ever had, to the point that we did not have any chairs anymore. And I take a picture of the crowd every show. And I went back to the first show where we had those lovely, ugly orange chairs and the amount of empty chairs that were in that hall on that show. Then I look at the picture that was taken this Sunday at World So Cold to see the hard work, the dedication that everyone involved from head to toe, from Gabs, the ring crew, from the students who are not even wrestling, helping with the ring, to the students who are getting a chance to wrestle, to all the wrestlers who get paid. To John Prescott, who had a motherfucking vision, who is a fucking walking inspiration to motherfuckers around the world, how a motherfucker could turn his life around to positivity. And when the photo gets posted all over the internet, in the Quebec wrestling community, you always have to have that one nigga to say something. Sold out crowd, but look at the gap on the left-hand side. Then they go on and say maybe they should have took another angle. see, I'm a mark of wrestling. All right? I see so many wrestling groups on Facebook where they take the photo of the other side of the crowd, whereas they're behind the hard cam and you see all the empty seats. And there's always like, oh, look at how much people they really have. And people get angry and they argue and shit like that. Instead of tricking the picture, I actually took the picture so you could see the motherfucker, bro. Because I don't give a shit. But you're giving me content. Like, we're doing a kayfabe breaking it in. I have something to talk about. I could talk about niggas who haven't done shit whining about useless shit. So let's explain the gap on the other side where there's so much fucking wreckage, billboards, planks, wood, broken furniture, pretty much an area that nobody could be. That's why it's split off. Now, in the section that we actually had, that section is filled. Now, we could say maybe we just rented this part, like at NCW, they close off walls. So let's say we open up the wall at NCW. Could we say that, well, it's sold out, but there's an empty part of the hall? This goes in the same context of motherfuckers complaining about ring skirts around the ring. Oh, there's no ring skirts. Well, there's no ring skirts at GCW, nigga, and they're pretty goddamn popular too. Everybody has their own shit, bro. That's the thing. If niggas don't want to have ring skirts, they don't have ring skirts. If niggas want to use the side of the hall that has fucking wreckage and people, maybe kids could get hurt on broken nails or whatever, then so be it. If you want to go on the internet and post a picture and want to lay on some negativity, by all means, you're allowed. That's what your page is all about anyway. Go ahead and do it. But the thing is, I won the battle. Because I haven't posted on your group maybe in 2-3 months. Today I did. But you posted it yesterday. You posted the picture of 1, 2, 3. And to that, I thank you. Because at least you're not being a bigot and just voting for the same people or going for the same people or the people that you like. You're posting everything. Even if you have your negative comment, my nigga, thanks for the share. And there's a Mr. Brown guy commenting on that. Nick, I think I met this guy. Maybe I wrestled this guy. But bruv, I only see this guy commenting when it's time to write something negative. I don't even see shit about him wrestling. Which means, nigga, you should maybe concentrate more on the wrestling shit than trying to get attention about writing things. Because all I see is that you look like Cactus Jack. And in that case, maybe I should just fucking change my name to Be Truth. I already have the hair. My hairline's getting cooked, so I could cut here and do like R-Truth. You guys could call it. Well, if that nigga could be like Cactus Jack, I could be like R-Truth. But the thing is, why the fuck are you talking? Oh, they should have changed the angle. And what? And lie? 110 paid, bro. Let's go. Crazy. And let's not now that the fucking bullshit's done, record-breaking attendance at 1, 2, 3. The crowd going crazy. Sweet, you wrote something, and I completely ignored that. Belle ambiance backstage. Les fans étaient heureux. Happy. Proud of you, le Romeo des Dames. What the fuck? The Romeo. Thank you, sweet. Oh, that's another subject. The girls in attendance at 123. Everybody knows. Like I always used to do posts like how C4 was a great place. You could meet a nice girl at C4. You could get a girl that you could be your girlfriend at C4 because the girls were coming to C4 like they're going to a motherfucking club. They're dressing so fucking classy and so beautifully that C4 was almost like going to the club. I haven't been there in a while, but I bet you it's still the same way. Another place, Main Event Wrestling. Beautiful ladies there. Beautiful. Talking about the crowd, Jesus. Feel like I'm going to a fashion show, but like I'm wrestling, but at the same time, I'm looking at a fashion show, my nigga. Crazy. Now, NSPW, in my heyday, yeah, there was hot ladies in the crowd. Shout out to Annie. I miss going to Quebec City and having your sweet hospitality of your home to drink so much alcohol and to sleep on your so soft, prestigious bed. And you allowed me to make an after party at your house every time I was booked at NSPW. So Annie, for you, I miss you. Oh, she was awesome. So many people came to that after party house. Judas, Mike Bison, uh, Michelle Plount. Uh, who else? So many people. I'm trying to remember. Johnny Gargano came to an after party. Chris Hero. Someone else too. Matt Sydal was supposed to come to an after party, but that nigga at the last minute bounced out. He's like, no, I'm gonna go this way with these guys. And I was like, nigga, I rolled you a spliff. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. How do you disrespect a spliff like that? Pete Dunne, who was supposed to come to one of my after parties at Quebec City, but the booker from Destiny straight up said, no, 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 you can't go out and drink. Salut, Alex. So yeah, Pete Dunne was supposed to come to a Quebec after party. I saw his eyes too. His eyes got so grand when I told him, "You want to come out and see what Montreal pussy's all about? You want to come out and see what Quebec pussy's all about, my nigga? You want to get fucked up, huh?" And then his eyes, Jesus, my microphone. And then his eyes just lit up. Like, yeah. Let's go. Where are we going? Where are we going? Then the guy from Destiny was like, no. He can't go out. We're going back to Toronto because he has a show tomorrow. And then he's just like, I can't come. Looked like a kid who just got grounded and he wasn't allowed out anymore. Yeah. Like most of the guys around, like they thrive to wrestle the guy or have a match and they'll spend half of their pay instead of the promoter spending the bid, they'll spend half of their pay to wrestle the guy, and then I'll just chill with the guy like a human being. There's so many wrestlers that I can't name because obviously I don't know if they want me to say that they smoke weed or not, but they would come down from the border and they're like, I was their guy of like, yo, let's smoke some of that great Quebec shit, bro. I got you, fam. It's legal here. I'm like, don't do the same thing for me because if I go to the States, if I go to Europe, and obviously I don't know where to buy fucking weed in those places. I don't want to get stabbed, killed, or fucking arrested and never come back to Canada again. But all my fam, all my brothers are gonna hook it up. So when fuck, I'm burning my house. So when I land into a foreign country, I'll always have weed. I can say weed, pussy, and alcohol, but I'm just gonna say weed. At one point. Yo, what's up? It was nice to see new faces in the crowd. Like I never saw at a wrestling show, bro. That's marketing. That weed in Spain was fucking crazy, Carl. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Not even right. It's not right. It's not right. This nigga wrote P on me. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm proud to say that I made so many friendships in other parts of the world that simple shit like that. Like my boy George in Spain. Every time I go down to Spain, every time I go to Barcelona, this nigga loves coffee crisp. So I go to Dollarama and they just take the whole fucking rack of coffee crisp. So when that nigga go down, that nigga has coffee crisp for a couple of months because they don't have coffee crisp now. This is simple shit like that, bro. Any of the wrestlers who want to travel, I'll hook you up. Serious, guys. Um, there's a lot of guys who you see traveling quite a bit now who've asked me questions about the traveling. I hook them up with the information. I don't have to say the names because I'm not a dude like certain journalists or certain fake journalists slash fake bookers. I'm not a guy like that who needs to say the name of I made Marquise Wildcard, or I made Kevin Gray, oh, I made Jason Gray, or I made Alicia P. Monroe, or I wrestled in Melanie Havoc's first match, so I made her. Like, oh, I made Benjamin Tall more popular because he tagged with me. I don't have to sit here and do that, nigga. I'm here for the betterment of this fucking territory. And by all means, the real niggas. I know some of you are not niggas, but the real niggas know what's up. Like, who does a fucking podcast in English at 4:30 in the afternoon? Finishes it, probably goes for shit, probably gonna take a dookie after, and then goes to do a French podcast, both revolving around Quebec wrestling. Who could be working right now, but instead went to the Paps headquarters to get the items to use for aftermatch promos because he's a Paps ambassador. But no, I'm bad. I'm a bad person. I don't care about Quebec wrestling. All I do is insult all the wrestlers and don't care about anyone but myself. Book myself in to win championships everywhere. I book everything to make myself look good and not care about anyone else. And I hate French people, and French people are losers. Yeah, sure. I think like maybe like 60% of women I've dated are French. That's a wild estimate. That's diabolical, actually. Maybe 57%. Who the fuck knows and who the fuck cares? And other things of 1, 2, 3, like crazy how within what almost 2 years now, it's gonna be almost 2 years that wow. We've had wrestlers from New York, Connecticut. People don't know that's in the United States. Matt Chevron from the Maritimes. Aiden Prince all the way from Windsor. Matt Smear from Hawkesbury. Dexter Doom. Alvin Turner from Ottawa area. Alicia P. Monroe, all the way up in motherfucking Mont Tremblant area, 3 hours away. Who else lives motherfucking far? The Jesus Christ. We've had Komodo Cortez and Camus, who are all the way from France, my guy. One of the things, Dustin Waller, Flash, Dustin Waller. The only other place in our territory that he was booked than 1, 2, 3 Lit was C4. It totally befuddles my fucking brain because, yo, I saw Dustin Waller versus Jeremy Prophet in a ring that was broken, bro. To see the type of match that they produced with a ring that was about to disintegrate in their own hands, bro, completely blew my fucking mind. And I'm not here to toot horns of Jeremy or Waller because people who know me, if matches are the shit or garbage, I'm the first one to be like, bro, that was garbage, or no, that's not it. And I'm the first one to say if one of my matches are garbage, no, that's not it. I got a tough motherfucking heart, you know? I could take the fucking pain, unlike some of you motherfuckers. So, like, to see that Dustin Waller hasn't been booked at an IWS or an NSPW, main event wrestling, Seaway Valley, I'd even go say Acclaim Wrestling also, but I don't think Acclaim really brings in guys from the States. But like places like that, who like at an NSPW, Dustin Waller would fit in against a Man Angel or Travis Toxic. That shit is a fucking 6-star match. Out of 5, 6-star, my nigga. No fucking cap. Telling you. Which brings us into Jason Gray debuting at NSPW. As in the words of the great Pat LaPrade, I already knew it. I couldn't tell anybody because he told me before I had to keep it a secret, but I already knew that he was going. I hate it when people say that shit. But let's talk about the real. My nigga, my G is an NSP, and I hope to God, my guys, that the booking team does not blow this opportunity of creating something good. Because this is money making. It's monumental because out of all people in Quebec wrestling right now, and I'm talking about an internal following, not a following but celebrities or like people outside of wrestling itself. But in the community of wrestling, and I'll even go as far as saying in the community of Hochelaga, Jason Gray is a motherfucking king. Okay? People know this nigga. He has a following. Tell me how when he shows up at shows, look in the crowd, you'll see the click, my guy. This nigga pulls up at a show. It's almost like a rap video, okay? When Jason Gray pulls up at a show, he's rolling 10 deep, my nigga. Wow. He has to say that in the promo. I'm Jason motherfucking Gray. When I show up at your show, I'm rolling 10 deep. You better have 10 seats in the front motherfucking row. Written reserve on that shit, my nigga. Promoters are standing on a fucking landmine if they bring this in. So, NSPW, holla at your boy if you need the ghostwriting. But, yo, book this good because I kind of got pissed off that he made him lose the belt. Honestly, I really saw like a Jason Gray versus Toxic feud to incorporate him to begin his storyline there. So like have him against Toxic, have a mini feud, and then Toxic ends up beating Jason. But it's a great way to integrate him into the fucking show. Then he goes against the world champ. He fights fire with fires. He goes for the top gun, you know? But you made him make him lose the belt to a nigga that was supposed to retire 5 years ago. Let's see where it goes. Not gonna hate on it, but let's see where it goes. I don't know, like, you're gonna tell me out of that whole entire roster that there's no one else who could win the NSP title than Pee Wee? There's nobody else. like Leon Saver or Cristera. Surfer Mitch. I keep calling him Surfer Mitch. I'm old. When you call a nigga Surfer Mitch, what VIP, my nigga. When maybe VIP Mitch, Leon Saver, Cristera, Dylan Donovan, Yad Blake, Giovanni. I know that the Saunders and LeBlanc are in tag, but them? They got is Mabel Farrell? And I just named like what, 7 people before Marco or even Matt Angel. But Pee-wee? Pee-wee? Yo, Tom LeBlanc, I wanted him to be over when I was there. He was the junior heavyweight champion at the time. I'm like, yo, they got to push this nigga a little bit more than this. But like, now? The shape that he's in? The gimmick? Tom LeBlanc? So you choose Pee-wee over Tom LeBlanc? And don't get me wrong, I don't want to be hard on Pee-wee. I know the niggas on the radio. That's a good clout. But literally, my last match in NSPW was 2019. The nigga was supposed to retire in 2018. I'm not even capping. He was supposed to retire in 2019 or 2018, one of them. And we're 2025 and he's the champion? Huh? Did I miss something? Last month he was dressing up like Gandrell. That's cool. I felt like that's a good gimmick for a nigga who's about to retire. like an old black guy dressing up like with a blonde wig. Figured it's a good gimmick for a nigga who's about to retire, you know? But the champ? Somebody changed my mind, bro. And like I said, it's no disrespect to the nigga. Pee-wee, in his own respect, he wrestled at ROH versus Roderick Strong. There's a very short list of people who wrestled at ROH or AEW and all these fucking places, bro. But Pee-wee wrestled against Roderick Strong, bro. Okay, so maybe it's a way of thanking him after like 20 years of wrestling or some shit like that, maybe. I don't know, but I hate thank you title runs. I find it really pussy-like. I come from the era of Mick Foley, who didn't want a title run, let's say, and he lost to Triple H like 87 times before finally retiring and becoming commissioner and all that shit. But before finally retiring, how many times? How many times? Lost at No Way Out. Lost at WrestleMania, my nigga. He didn't win the belt because, hey, you're retired, you're old, nigga. Here's a nice title run. You're not John Cena, my nigga. But then again, I'm not like LePrad, like a nigga who doesn't... Like, I haven't gone to NSPW in who knows how fucking long. So maybe Pee-wee's over as fuck, and I'm just talking out of my ass. But I'm just saying, all those guys and gal that I named before could have been champion before that. Like, Chris Dara, man. Mabel Farrell, bro. Tom LeBlanc, bro. Giovanni, bro. Saunders. Dylan Donovan, Jan Pike, Leon Saver, Benjamin Tull. Oh shit, Matt motherfucking Falco. Gee. But Pee Wee? Yeah, exactly. We got free cupcakes at 123 Lit had free. It didn't have free cupcakes. We had cupcakes at 123 Lit because we a new merch table. Instead of having hot dogs and the usual bullshit that you have at shows, you have some shit, different shit. So WWE had ice cream. Well, at 123 Lit, we had 123 cakes, and you had the sparkles of the blue, pink, yellow, and green of the 123 colors. And also in action were tornado cakes. We had tornado Kevin Gray cupcakes at 123, where the cake of the fucking cupcake was blue, and the icing of the cupcake was gray like a tornado. Yes, yeah, yeah. I went far thinking into that one. I said to the MILF of MILFs, Tina, um, I'd like the cake to be blue to symbolize the sky, and the swirl. I'm not gonna ask you to make tornado swirls, but could you make the the icing gray? Yes, that's what happened. So at 123 Lit, you not only have wrestling action, you not only have unarguably the best women's division in Quebec wrestling history. You also have motherfucking cupcakes. Hola Marie! Cupcakes at wrestling show is crazy. Because yo, it's too it starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, bro. So there's not a lot of people that want to have a hot dog at that time. Some people didn't even have breakfast yet. So we're gonna have coffee and motherfucking cupcakes. So motherfuckers who do that wake and bake in the morning, you could have a cupcake with a nice fucking coffee. And if you bring in a little bit of Bailey's, you can spike your shit with Bailey's and shit like that, and drink that shit, man. Don't do that. Big nigga securities are gonna have to come and confiscate that from you and put it into my bag in the back. But it's crazy how many people there are there. It's astonishing how in January, and I want to thank the 123ers for showing up on Sunday in grand nombre, as they would say. Mad people, bro, and the people who came back in the day in the beginning, and for them, some of them to come and see that kind of crowd, it's shocking, bro. Because especially the ones who were in the first hall, which was more like a room, my guy, and you can only have pretty much 2 rows on every side. So for the people to go to those shows and then finally come last Sunday in a bigger hall, and we didn't have chairs anymore, bro. We gotta buy chairs, my nigga. You gotta buy chairs. I've waited for this to buy chairs. It's crazy. Wow, Jonathan, what's up, bro? Fuck JC's, man. I haven't worked in that motherfucker since COVID. Motherfuck them. They were fucking stupid, bro. I cussed out the bosses from my house because I had my leg broken. Told them to go fuck themselves. When you work for someone for almost 10 years and you get disrespected, sometimes you gotta put your motherfucking foot down. And actually, I had another job at the time, so I was just like, really, I could say, I'm going fuck yourselves. Stupid motherfucker. This guy kept me around because he liked me the way I fucking raised up all the clients or waitresses. And he's like, how? What the hell? Why do they like you so much? Because I'm not a creep. I don't stay at home and look at the cameras. I always imagine this nigga at home in boxers looking at the cameras of the restaurant. Because I used to get, as a manager of the night shift there, I used to get everyone really lit. Everyone used to get fucked up. And they would have a bunch of milfs dancing on the bar, my guy, and dropping it like it's hot, as they say. And not forcibly, but they would just get so much in the ambiance of the party. They would go up onto the bars and dance their lights off. This nigga called me one time and said, "Yeah, I really liked how you got the girls to dance on the bar." I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, nigga, were you at home jerking that shit off? Pause. Yeah, that was kind of fucked up. It was wild. That was wild. It was some wild nights, bro. But fuck JC's. There's mice there. I had a battle with one of the mice. Like for 3 weeks, the nigga was stalking me. And I told the nigga, call an exterminator because nigga, I I, I don't want that shit chilling in my motherfucking bag. What the fuck? Get the mice out of there. The nigga used to fucking come in and chill in the fucking fridge, my nigga. My nigga. In the fridge. Not only he had food, he had a fucking great life. He had an air conditioned fucking 3.5, my guy. With cheese. Imagine if he was just chilling in the cheese, just eating, my nigga. Just eating, swimming in it. Like in a Graceland of cheese. But that's it, bro. It was a crazy weekend with 123. And the wrestling year has just started. We got Lutville making their return, which is a no-ring wrestling promotion in Montreal. I'll be taking on Daddy Hardcore, Brad Alekxis versus Le Diable en personne. That's going to be this Friday, Espace Public in Montreal. And then on Sunday, we go to my home away of homes, to a place where I'm going to be going right now. But we're going to go to the Guts podcast on Sunday, where you're going to see Brad Alekxis versus Kevin Gray with Leon Saber as a special guest motherfucking referee. Talent from A to Z on that promotion. If go check out the Goods podcast on Facebook or on Instagram. Look at the lineup right off the top of my head. Ones that I remember. Oh my god, I don't remember any. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I completely blank the memoir, man. Crazy talk. Wow. I'm gonna check it because I can't do my dogs dirty like that. On top of it, some of these matches are fucking, because I know who's in the show, like Carl Jepsen, Casey Diamond, Dylan Donovan. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up. Pull up. Oh, now I got it. So there you go. This is gonna be good. Casey Diamond versus Sean Martel, my nigga. Damian Wild versus Hank Shabbat. Okay, so these guys got some guys from QC that you don't see that. Like, you don't see Sean Martel that much in the Montreal area. You don't see Damian Wild. I believe he made his debut at the January show. Hank Shabbat. I wrestled this nigga like 6 years ago in Quebec City. Haven't seen him in the Montreal area. So good on the Goods podcast for bringing in some motherfuckers that we don't see that much in the Montreal scene. Me versus Kevin, like I just said. Mary Lee Rose versus Alexia versus Azael in some woman's motherfucking mayhem. Let's fucking go. So tell us again how to go see you on Friday. Espace Public. Write Espace Public on on um on your Google map, or Lutteville, like Wrestleville. Lutteville. Lutteville on Facebook or on Instagram, my guy. No ring wrestling action. Oh shit. Dylan Donovan versus Michel Plant. Yeah. Could I get the click of this? Okay, so Dylan Donovan versus Michel Plant versus TGB. No. Okay, it's two different matches. Oh, it's a beat the clock, my nigga. Okay, I get you. A beat the clock. Dylan Donovan and Michel Plant, TGBA, and Carl Jepsen. Oh shit. So this is a battle between Dylan and Mattis. So who is gonna beat the clock on these two matches? We're obviously gonna talk about this in French on Les Gods podcast tonight. For sure, this episode, Les Gods podcast, is gonna be dropping before the show coming up on Sunday. You could come check out Les Gods podcast, Brasserie Avant-Garde, Assomption Metro. Yo, corner of Assomption and Hochelaga. Brasserie Avant-Garde. The pizza's good. You have about like 50 choices of beer, my guy. If you're a beer connoisseur, at that point, fuck wrestling, bro. Just come for the beer, my nigga. But besides that, fuck wrestling even better, because the wrestling there is fucking off the easy, my nigga. Like I said, great women's action, big man, little woman, little girl, little man, big woman. There's no little people in the fucking. We gotta have more little people in wrestling. We're not allowed to say midget. They used to call it midget wrestling. Yo, you're allowed to say yo. It's called midget wrestling, nigga. I don't even know which one is that you're not allowed to say. If it's little person or a midget, which one you're not allowed. Which one is supposed to be racist? Can't even remember at this point. No, nigga. But yo, they have to have more midgets up in wrestling, bro. Who actually wrestle? Because Hashtag one just shows up and gives someone a weak stunner. But you need people who actually, like Tiger Jackson. I wrestled Tiger Jackson, my nigga, last summer. That was probably one of my top matches ever, bro. No cap. I've traveled a lot of different places in life, but wrestling Tiger Jackson was pretty lit. Okay, well, Jonathan, check out Les Gods podcast. Brasserie Avant-Garde. Just go check out my Facebook. I posted it. That's a place I'm gonna go post it right now. Some motherfuckers know what's up. Look at me light the rest of this joint because I'm so lazy they're not rolling alone. Well, that's it. I'm gonna see you all next Sunday because I could do Kayfabe breaking before going to Les Gods podcast on Sunday night. So I'll see you all next Sunday at 9:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Kayfabe breaking. Until then, I'll see you at Les Espaces Publics for Lutteville. Show starts, I believe, 7:30. Go check out Lutteville on Facebook and Instagram. And on Sunday night, Brasserie Avant-Garde, corner of Hochelaga and Assomption in Montreal East for Les Gods podcast. Brad Alekxis versus Kevin Gray with Leon Saber as a special guest referee. So until then, much love and dedication to the nation of domination. Suck it!